Hi, everybody. I hope everyone had a great day and is going to have a blessed day if you're watching this in the morning. So today I wanted to jump on here actually earlier because God has just been on the move, which has been absolutely awesome. So this morning I was looking through my email and Jesus Calling comes up on there also. I also have the book, but I saw that yesterday's actually on the commentary, it talked about Matthew again 6:25 through 34, where it talks about don't worry about tomorrow has its own trouble. And I'm like, oh my gosh, our God is so good. But today I was at work, and I don't know if anyone follows Barn 45 or not, but Joy is one of the ladies who does the Bible study in the morning with Anita. Well, she pulled up to the barn and there was actually a peacock standing at the window, like looking into the barn. And that's pretty bizarre because in Michigan, I mean, you can see deer and stuff around, which is still amazing. Like they're all God's creatures, but it was just crazy that an exotic peacock is just looking in the window. And if you've been following, my vlog and my testimony and talking about feathers, it's just, wow, God really wants to show up and show off. So Kurt was actually looking for some stuff and he found this today, and look at it's awesome. It's got all these different feathers. He's like, Sarah, look at all these feathers. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just God reiterating all the time, I'm here, I am with you. But the really cool thing is that one of the guys I work with, I work in the hospital and I have like scrub caps, we call them, and I didn't even realize it until today that they have like peacock feathers on them. And then one of the nurses I work with has a huge peacock tattoo on his arm, which is crazy because he's not a believer. And the reason why he got that tattoo was because of Revelation. And so we got to talk about, not Revelation, Revolution, sorry. And he was kind of explaining it to me. But so I got to reference about the peacock in the Bible and show him that. And honestly, like, people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. And it's so true, because when you're shoving the word down someone's throat, that's not how you should come across. Like, loving people where they're at and giving them grace and just showing them in love really is effective and works a lot better. So he was perceptive. Like, he really wanted to know my perspective on everything and just was really open to it. And I was able to share my testimony with him so he could watch my testimony. And it's just so cool, you guys, how God works. Like, you ask and you will receive, it says in Matthew 7:7, but it's just so neat. I mean, I just can't wait to see what he does for you. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Sarah, he keeps showing up for you. And, what about me? But honestly, like I talked about before, James 4:8, it talks about how when you draw closer near to him, he'll draw closer near to you. And I truly believe that. I mean, I listen to sermons all day long. I read devotionals all day long. Like, I'm always in the word continuously, which, because I don't want my own thinking, right? And I know right now, like, there's so many people, you guys, that are struggling and having a hard time. And I don't want to be, Debbie Downer or anything, but that's why it's so important for us to know his word so we can go out and share the light with them and say, listen, no, there is a different way. And it's him. He's the way, the truth, and the life. So I just hope you have an amazing day. I can't wait to share. Oh, I want to say one other thing too. So one of my friends actually sent me a picture of her who had a whole entire like peacock shirt on and all this other stuff. And so I was able to share with her, the Bible verses also in that. So it's just contagious, you guys. Just keep being an amazing person and keep showing up and being that light. And can't wait to see what God has up his sleeve for tomorrow. Have a blessed night.